How's it going on out there, guys? We're back with one here, and I'm gonna try and make this one quick. This is like my fourth time trying to record this one. This is how heated this one's got. But I mean, I'm gonna be real. Ryan's stupidity here struck a fucking nerve with me. I've watched this video fucking more times on my fingers and toes at this point, and it's a little short. And he's commenting on Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson going to Moscow to want to interview Vladimir Putin. And I'm going to just come right out with it. And like the comparison Ryan makes with this, comparing Tucker Carlson to Jane Fonda, is, again, some of the most asinine bullshit I've continued to see from the pro-Ukrainian side of this shit. This is part of the reason why, like, I'm so vehemently against the fucking pro-Ukrainian side, because they do shit like this all the fucking time. Trying to compare Tucker Carlson to Jane fucking Fonda, a woman who went to fucking North Vietnam, sat in an AA platform and laughed while sitting in said AA platform. A platform that was actively fucking, not at the time, but had actively been involved in killing American pilots. But, no, Tucker Carlson is Jane fucking Fonda here, because, you know, he just wants to go and interview Vladimir Putin. Right. Without further ado, let's,
like Jane Fonda. For
let's
those of you
hear
who don't know,
what the fucking Stay Puft Marshmallow Man has to say.
Personality. Jane Fonda is an actress, activist, and fitness guru.
Mr. Carlson went to Russia
To interview Russian President Vladimir Putin.
and get his side of the story. There is precedent to this.
American journalist Dorothy Thompson interviewed the H-Man. Mike Wallace interviewed Panamanian President Noriega. And Larry King interviewed Serbian President Slobodan Milosevic.
Now, in 1972,
Jane Fonda traveled to North Vietnam, sat on an anti-aircraft gun,
and made a radio address where she supported the communist government of North Vietnam. Yeah. Now, what's interesting is that Mr. Carlson is traveling to Russia as a journalist, but we already have a journalist in Russia.
The Wall Street Journal's Evan Gershkovich has been there for years.
So why doesn't Gershkovich just interview Putin?
Well, he can't, because he was jailed by Russia on March 29th, 2023.
And Mr. Carlson has said there have been no stipulations for his Putin interview, so he's free to ask whatever he wants. So if Tucker asks Putin a question about the status of Evan Gershkovich, we'll know whether it's Tucker talking or Hanoi Jane. How is Tucker...
Especially that last bit. Now, if you've been following this in any kind of fucking aspect, any kind of closely at all, you'll fucking know a lot of the fucking bullshit that he just spit out there, right? He mentions that this Wall Street journalist has been interned there in Russia since March of 2023. So, I mean, why he's telling Tucker to ask about him, and I don't know, maybe not getting on the fucking horn with Joseph R. Biden, ripping him a new one, begging him, hey, why is this guy in Russian prison? You know, especially with all the shit that happened with Brittany fucking Griner. You know, why is Tucker the guy here on the hook, Ryan? Why is Tucker, you know, someone who you fully admit is an established fucking media personality and journalist? So there's fucking hours of integrity a little bit better there. There's not a whole lot of integrity in journalism right now, but some of the work I've seen Tucker do, same with James O'Keefe, I mean, those guys actually do journalism. A hell of a lot better than Jane Fonda ever fucking could. Your little fucking wry smile. Look, yeah, she actually did that. Yeah. And how did that fucking turn out for us? The same way that Afghanistan did, buddy. Looking at fucking helicopters, lifting people off the fucking embassy in Kabul. Or wait, no. Was that fucking Saigon? Oh yeah, that was Saigon too. Anyway, you're fucking sitting here. You're bitching at fucking Tucker to ask a question about this fucking guy from the Wall Street Journal who's in jail. When apparently Biden is the fucking go-to guy who can get shit done on this. So, what responsibility does Tucker have? I mean, yeah, he can ask, but just because he doesn't ask about a guy who's in fucking prison right now doesn't make him fucking Jane Fonda, dude. And another fucking thing with this shit. You want to fucking talk journalists? You want to talk reporters? Tell me, how bad, Ryan, is it gonna fucking look when Tucker Carlson walks the fuck into the Kremlin, interviews Vladimir Putin, and walks the fuck out? Something that Gonzo Liara tried to fucking do, not exactly on the same fucking scale of trying to interview Zelensky, obviously, but he was in Ukraine, was reporting shit that was in Ukraine, ended up interned in a goddamn Ukrainian prison, and died under their fucking custody. Why aren't you asking about that? I ain't seen a fucking rhyme or video on that shit yet, but you want to fucking talk about fucking Tucker Carlson over here going to Moscow, comparing him to Jane fucking Fonda? Like, and this is why I'm so vehemently against the fucking pro-Ukrainian West here. Like, they do dumb shit like this. I mean, this guy does videos breaking down fucking dips, deceptive imagery persuasion, which this whole video is chock fucking full of. You know, I like your little fucking smile on the AA gun there, Ryan, you decided to just throw in there. Oh, by the way, why didn't you fucking call Hitler Hitler? Why'd you call him the H-Man? He has a fucking name. Is this motherfucker Voldemort or some shit now? Or are you just playing the algorithm like everyone else because you want that sweet fucking moolah, and the only reason you're even mentioning Tucker is because it's lighting the fucking internet on fire right now? Yeah, that's probably part of it. I definitely put money on that. But I definitely want to say it's more in line of, you know how bad this is going to look when the fucking interview's complete. The same with, we all know with the elections that Russia's doing in March that the Ukrainians, decided not to do, not just for Zelensky, but for their whole fucking parliament. The paragon of fucking democracy and the bastion of freedom, Ukraine, not really looking so free or fucking democratic right now, buddy. You got fucking elections that aren't being held. You got fucking reporters that are fucking dying in their fucking custody. You have fucking roving bands of motherfuckers in the streets of fucking Ukraine right now, grabbing any fucking person that's vertical because they need fucking dudes. All right. But you want to fucking throw shade at Tucker fucking Carlson, calling him Jane fucking Fonda because he wants to interview Vladimir Putin. Buddy, I'll tell you what. You go to a White House press briefing. I won't even tell you need to fucking ask Biden. You can get with his fucking press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre. You ask her why the fucking president of the United States hasn't mentioned that Wall Street journalist once in the last fucking year. That motherfucker's been interned there. You can ask him why this administration hasn't fucking worked damn near as fucking hard to get him out as they did fucking Brittany fucking Griner. Alright? You ask them that question. They're the ones in control of that fucking power. Tucker Carlson's just a fucking journalist, dude. The fuck is he gonna do? Hold a fucking rally, a starvation strike or some shit? Oh, get to Wall Street. They ain't gonna fucking listen to that shit, dude. Putin ain't gonna fucking deal with that. Like, dude, you're asking the wrong questions to the wrong fucking people at the end of the fucking day. I need to cut this short here because this is exactly what happened the last few times. So, Ryan, again, you're